So now it should be red and say REC. Yeah. So the S24 Ultra, I got it early, so I'm using this thing all day today. Got this thing charged to 100%, started in the morning. We're going to be doing a all-day battery life test. So I'm not going to charge the phone all day. This will probably give us a good idea of what the battery will be like for you guys when you guys first get it. It's 99% right now, 9:59 on Sunday, January 28th. All right, so phone's been mainly on idle. I recorded a couple of videos, but it's 11:56 right now, and it's still at 94%, so it's looking promising. 90%, 12:32. Been on the phone, taking pictures, running the maps right now to get back to the house. So, all right, so far so good. It looks like we're going to be making it no problem for the day. I'm expecting this to last until about maybe 10 p.m. possibly, I would assume. I'll show some of those pictures also that I took with this phone, so you guys have a good idea of what it's like to get some pictures with this. And yeah, so far so good. So far no screen protector on this phone, and I don't see any scratches as of yet, but there should be a lot of glare on this right now, and there's not a whole lot. Normally there would be. You can see this thing in light really easy. Yeah, it's good. 104, 85%, did pretty good. Let's get some indoor photos for you. Actually, it looks really good. It actually makes the food look a little bit better than it actually looks in person, maybe. So here it is right here. That actually looks a little bit orange. It's probably because of the settings, white balance, auto white balance on my camera versus this right here. So let's see what the photo looks like. This one right here, in this position, it's the same one as this, so it's basically the same. And let's see what it's like with 3 times. 3 times zoom, 5 times zoom. Actually got some good detail on that. 10 times zoom. Not bad at all. Alright, 107, 84%. A feature that I just discovered, you can slow down the video if you press and hold while you're watching. So, regular speed and slow. Regular speed and slow. That is sweet. Look at this transition. This transition right here is really cool. To 5 right there, how it just slides in. That was 10 right there. So nice. All right. Pretty sure that I just got the screen protector for the S24 Ultra. Just got done making the video for the Taurus screen protector, and the Taurus screen protectors are good. They're the ones that I would choose if I was you, if you really want a screen protector. So this one, it's really thin. I love that they have the cutout here up on top. It's perfect. There's black on the edges, which allows for them to make the glass a little bit bigger, which is pretty awesome. And still maybe not see any bubbles on the sides, because this display does kind of curve over on the edges a little bit. It's not perfectly flat to where it's like razor sharp, right? It still curves over into the edges. It's kind of like what Apple used to do with their older iPhones. Same idea. Like the iPhone 11, I believe was the last one, 11 Pro, Pro Max. All those had that kind of same beveled edge. The glass was not curved, but kind of beveled. It actually does add a little bit of glare to the device. Obviously this one's dirty because I've been throwing it around and took it off, but I think the better option for me is just not to use a screen protector for now, and hope that it doesn't get scratched, and hope that I don't drop my phone. But if I do, I don't know if it'll be worth the experience that I have without the screen protector. 344, and it's still at 73%, and I have not been, easy on this phone. I've been using it pretty much throughout the day. I've been using it pretty good. So hopefully, yeah, I think this is going to be a contender for one of the best battery life phones that I've had yet. So let's see what happens. 721. Been using this phone basically all day off and on. It hasn't been a heavy day. The plan is to not charge this thing tonight, let it go tomorrow and see how long this thing will take me. On a fairly medium to light use day like today, I'm gonna continue editing and using this phone like I usually would, and yep, I'll probably see you either tonight or in the morning. All right, it is Monday morning, and I know you've been waiting. You want to see if the phone made it through the night. And I'm sorry to say that it's at 14%. It made it. So yeah, 14% on the phone. As soon as that battery runs out, we'll run through the specs. So 747, and it is at 11%. Kind of unbelievable, really. We are going to get some Panera right now. Let me see. Yep, there it goes. I've been on this phone consistently for, I don't know, the past 30 minutes or so. 8:29 now, and 5%. It just doesn't want to die. This phone's kind of amazing as far as the battery goes. So far, 8:30, 5%. Okay, let's see how long it goes. So 9:21, and it finally died. Let's go ahead and check that power button, and nothing. Okay, let's get it charged and see what the stats look like. So taking a look at what apps drew the most battery, and the 28th was when I used this. It looks like the always on display is basically the main thing that's going to be drawing any battery life. So let's see, the day started at around 8 a.m. June 28th. Always on display was the one drawing the most battery. Always on display, a little bit of camera. Let's see, maps, 23 minutes, then camera, then always on display. The always on display is always one of the things. It's going to be one of the highest draws. But I feel like it's kind of worth it because I feel like they're doing some good things with that always on display. So always on display, just kind of sitting idle, 6 to 8 p.m. Same thing, I was editing. And so I finally jumped on to watch some YouTube just to take a break, 8 to 10 p.m. And let's see, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Always on display. Checked my email really quick before I went to bed. And let's see here, the 29th, always on display again. Let me see here, YouTube. So at 12 a.m. I was watching some YouTube still. Things were going on my mind, and I just needed to chill for a little bit. Turned off YouTube, listened to some Audible, and the always on display is still the one that is there taking that battery. So the battery usage and screen on time, I believe, aren't related to this right now. So the always on display still. And then finally, when the phone died at around 10 a.m. and I put it on the charger at about 9:45, and the phone charged up to 99% at about 10:42. So that's not too bad. And this is with 45 watt charging with my 100 watt power brick. That's the thing, is you have super fast charging time, and I would say this is actually one of the better phones I have used. I think it might even rival the iPhone 15 Pro Max and my Pixel 8 Pro. My Pixel 8 Pro is actually a champ. That thing will go and go. I love that thing. It's a workhorse. iPhone, I haven't been using that very much, but when I do, the battery is really good. The really nice thing about this phone is there is a gradual drop, and you can see that gradual drop there and the usage of the battery, which the reason why that's nice is because I can see where the fall is right here. It relates directly with what I've been doing, right? It's not because the phone's sitting on idle and heating up because of connection issues or whatever it is in app background usage, whatever that is. So much better than my S23 Ultra as far as not heating up. So I think that contributes well to the battery life being so good on this phone. So for me, this thing is really, really nice. It's a great phone for battery life. If you guys are wondering if this is one of the phones you should consider for battery life, if that's the one thing you want, it's a definite yes. This is a really nice phone if the main concern is battery life. The icing on the cake is the fact that this is also just one of the best phones altogether. Amazing screen, AI built in, and really good cameras. I think this might be the phone to beat for me. This is the one I would be using, especially if you have a Galaxy Watch of some sort. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully this was helpful. I enjoyed doing it, seeing how amazing this battery actually is. So, all right guys, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. My name is Mike, and my goal on this channel is to help you find the right phone, case, and face to fit your life and style. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.